Good morning, everybody. I just woke up, which you would not know because it looks the same, but good morning. So I just recently got the new foundation that BareMinerals is launching this Sunday, June, probably the 23rd. I will check, it is early, so yes. This week is launching BareMinerals' first ever full coverage matte liquid pro performance foundation. And because I work there, I was able to obviously try it out first. I'm feeling like I got some PR over here, even though it's just gratis for working there, but we'll get there. So I just wanted to come on here, do a first impressions and a demo. It's not gonna be a full face tutorial. It's just gonna be all about the foundation, the skin, the benefits, how you can use it, and yeah, so if you would like to see me try out this foundation, first impressions, just keep on watching. Okay, so of course, you're gonna want to prime your face if that's something that you are used to doing. If it's not, a moisturizer will do as a barrier, as a nice primer, but because I would like to also try out a new primer that I got for my upcoming video, drugstore full face, I wanna try it underneath this. I think it would really complement the foundation. It is the E.l.f. primer, and I will say, it's $8, which is obviously not like gonna break the bank, but it's a little bit much for E.l.f. Products, you know, because their brushes are like, you can get brushes for like $1 or $2 in most of their products. But primers, which are so good for your face, and this one is, it's got a bunch of like really good benefits, which I will list on the screen. And it's mostly meant to be a luminous finish, but it's supposed to be matte. So being that this foundation that we're trying out is supposed to be a matte finish as well, I thought these would really complement each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and first time using it, let's see. Okay, so just a normal amount that I would usually use. Doesn't have a weird smell, which is always good. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub that. Ooh, I'm just gonna put this in my T-zone because this is not like, oh, I lied to you. It does have a smell. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's definitely like, it kind of smells like an expensive one. Because you know how those expensive brands, like, I'm not even gonna name, okay, like Estee Lauder and stuff like that, their products are obviously amazing, but why you gotta put all that perfume in there? No. Okay, so I'm putting that in, letting it settle down. And I'm not gonna use my primer water today. And the reason being is I'm gonna use it at the end after I put my mineral veil on, which is another BareMinerals product, just to set your face and lock it in there. Okay, so the foundation. I'm very excited. Clearly, BareMinerals has never launched a liquid foundation that was full coverage. This is the first time, and I really am so excited for where they're going as like a brand and a company, kind of branching out into more of like an artistry realm, I guess you could say, because all of our foundations currently are, you know, they're natural, which is nothing wrong with that. We do have the BarePro palette, like the compact, which is the one that goes with this collection. This is the BarePro liquid. We have the BarePro pressed powder, BarePro pressed powder, and that is a medium to full coverage foundation. But it is obviously not a liquid, so it's not going to be the same kind of formula, some kind of coverage. You would have to really build it up. It doesn't cake when you build it, but you know, just for like the sake of layering things, you don't really want to be layering a powder on, in my opinion. So about this foundation, it is going to correspond with the colors in the compact collection. That being said, liquid oxidizes, so you aren't going to want to just go in there and be like, hey, BareMinerals workers, I don't need your help because I know what shade I am. No, because I actually had to try I think I tried four. I like had to do little swatches on my face before I could find the color that I was like, okay, this is perfect. And it's only like 1 or 2 shades different than I have in the compact, because my compact shade is Camel, and I think that's 17, and this is Pecan, which is 18. So jumping right in, the claims of the foundation: flawless medium to full coverage, lasting 24 hours, which we have nothing in the store that lasts that long. Creamy, blendable texture for luxurious comfort. Stay true mineral pigments designed for all skin tones. And get this, it's oil free. It's non-comedogenic, meaning it's not going to clog your pores. It's not going to make you break out. It's hypoallergenic, which I obviously have stated before. I have eczema, so that is a must-have for my skin, because I cannot be putting something on my skin that's going to break me out, which BareMinerals has a track record of obviously not breaking me out. So, and it's dermatologist texted. So when we were learning about this, we did learn this is actually something that has ingredients in it that will improve your skin over time from wearing it. Just like one of our concealers that has, like, I believe the lemon extract, and it's going to brighten every time you use it, of course, because that's what concealer does, but it has actually ingredients in it that will keep that area bright even after you take the makeup off. So that is some of the claims of this foundation, which I'm obviously going to try for you, and then once I wear it all day, I will put in the description how it wore, if I had to apply anything after the fact, like blotting. I'm not an oily person though, so I'm thinking this is going to be perfect for me, because it's obviously not going to dry my skin out, but I don't really like see things, you know. That was weird. Okay, so first out of the package, have never used it before. It's a really nice luxurious glass, has your shade on the bottom. We have never had anything like this. I'm so excited. Comes off. Yes. Okay, after my own heart, there is a pump. That is everything to me. All right, before we get into that, I am going to reach for the brush that it does recommend you use. And obviously this is brand new. I have never opened this stuff. I just literally grabbed it after my shift yesterday and was so ecstatic to get home and film it for you guys. So I'm gonna open it up. So really nice, luxurious brush, really good size. I don't know if I've said it, I really don't like this like miniature brushes, and we have some that are like that, and I really prefer like a normal, I don't know what's normal, but like, you know, a full-size brush. Okay, so when we were learning about it as well, it is meant to mimic finger application. So really simple. It's going to be gliding on really nicely. These are obviously synthetic brush hairs, very densely packed, so it's going to also mimic a beauty sponge kind of like texture. This feels really good, guys. It's soft. It's not like, I don't know, because I have tried some beauty blenders, getting on a tangent, that whenever you're putting a foundation and you're like dabbing it, you are wondering, am I gonna have bruises tomorrow? Like, it's too dense, but this is really great. Okay. Okay, so let's try it. So you are supposed to, well, this is the first time I'm using it. Hello. Okay, so one pump, which I just had like a little bloop whenever it first came out, but basically one pump. Perfect. Okay, so the texture running down a little bit. It's not super like liquidy, water-based, but it definitely is not like, you know, some of those foundations that just stay there and you're like, oh, I'm putting cement on my face. Okay, so you're gonna pick some up. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna obviously do half of my face first. Y'all, this feels so good. It's like a cooling almost. Wow. Okay. I have a bunch of, like, I don't want to say beauty marks. Is that like vain? Okay, they're like freckles. And they're covering them up. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So I'm doing half just for like the sake of this video. Oh my god. And it matches me so well, I really don't need to take it down the neck, but just my makeup loving heart. gosh. Okay. So, I mean, you shouldn't be able to see too much of a line because it's my perfect shade, but holy crap. It is so pretty. Feels very lightweight, breathable, cooling sensation. Okay, I will say I have used up all the product on my hand, so I will need to maybe do like another little pimp for the other side of my face. But, oh, okay. Wow. I am impressed. And obviously, if I didn't like it, I mean, I'm allowed to tell you, because I work there. It's not like, it's not like a deal, basically, is what I'm saying, because I'm pretty sure when YouTubers have products they're trying out and they're being like compensated for it, they obviously can't negatively review it. But I love this. Wow. Wow. I am thoroughly impressed. And obviously this is buildable, so you could put on more if needed. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm obviously doing that thing where you just like blend way too much. It does oxidize, which is great for me, because typically my chest and stuff like that is more tan because I'm always wearing a hat or SPF on my face, and I'm not as good about wearing it everywhere else, you know, because every product that I put on my face for the most part, like my moisturizer has SPF in it. If I'm not wearing makeup, I wear my Complexion Rescue, which is SPF 25. Our Mineral Veil has SPF 25 in it as well. SPF 30. The Complexion Rescue have SPF 30. It is too early for me to be speaking to people. And I haven't finished my coffee, so. So obviously I'm gonna show you some, like a complete face, sans bronzer, blush, all that. But I did bring out my BareSkin concealers, which you guys know is what I use on an everyday basis. So I'm just gonna do some of that lightly. I wanna see how this foundation interacts with other products, because you know, some foundations, when you put other product on top of it, whether it be liquid or like a setting powder or whatever, it can move around. I wanna make sure this is not the case. So, my trusty Royal and Langnickel. And y'all, I went in Walmart the other day to get nothing in particular, just browsing makeup like always. And this is sold in Walmart. I had no idea. I got it in an Ipsy bag, but they have some really high quality looking brushes. I was not on the hunt for brushes per se, so I didn't buy any because the little angel on my shoulder told me not to, so did my bank account. But yeah. I didn't see this one though. Maybe that was like, it's not moving it around. And this is obviously a little bit more luminous, so this will bring a little bit of a sheen back to the face. Oh wow. Y'all, this foundation is beautiful. It is so breathable. It doesn't even feel like I have anything on, but you could tell. And I only used 2 pumps, which some would either say, okay, 1 for each side of the face. That's not bad. With my, it's hard to kind of compare because I don't have any other pump ones. Well, okay, I lied. I have the Born This Way by Too Faced, but I don't use that anymore because my color, I don't know what I was thinking, but the shade I got, I don't remember if I was matched because I got it right when it came out, is way too light. And I never took it back because I was like, oh, I can just like bronze this up. And I feel like at one point it did match me, but oh, this is real cute. All right, so I'll just kind of see. Oh my gosh, I have like that natural highlight. Now that it's kind of setting, oxidizing a little bit, this is my perfect shade. Obviously, I don't look like I have a floating head. Wow. And you know, I'm gonna do something that I don't ever do. I'm actually going to meet one of my friends later to film with her, which you'll see whenever I post that video. and we're going running beforehand. So I'm gonna keep this on. I obviously don't wear makeup when I go to the gym, but I wanna see how it wears in the humidity for one, and for two, sweating. So that will be another kind of like review that I put in the description. So now that we have all this going on, this gorgeousness, I'm gonna use our mineral veil, just the original, and just like, this is our Flawless Face, another one of our like short brushes. Not a fan, but I love the texture and density of this, and this is natural fiber hair, so less bacteria. So get a little bit of that mineral veil, you know, tap off the excess, and this goes all over the face. I don't know if you guys have ever used a mineral veil, but it's just meant to lock in your foundation and create even more of like a seamless look. So I'm gonna give it a fair chance, because obviously if I was wearing this out, I would use a primer and I would use a mineral veil. And even, y'all know it's coming, my quick fix. I need to get more, I really do. So just a small, okay, I see small. I'm gonna do 2 on each side, because usually I keep wasting my product. I'm like, bleh. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. And just let it absorb into your soul. All right, so this is what it looks like. 1 pump on each side, nice even application. Obviously this is my perfect shade. If you end up not getting your perfect shade because you didn't get offered help, which will be a tragedy, or you didn't ask for help, then you cannot return it, exchange it, but y'all need this foundation. It comes out Sunday, which I think we determined was the 23rd. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, thank you for watching this video and putting up with what my dad would call my never get a man bun, but I got a man, so hey Dad. Okay, yeah, so do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, comment down below what you would like to see next from me. I really appreciate the suggestions that I've gotten so far, and I've gotten some really good ones. The drugstore full face was a suggestion by a couple people, and I cannot wait to do that one. I'm just like slowly building up my repertoire. Okay, let me not ramble at the end. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Video. Comment in the beauty sponge kind of like texture, and make sure that it's not really just, oh my god, excuse me, those Cheerios.